following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
Free throw line, nice back cut, and a find to Cale Peterson. And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line. A little crossover dribble, goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. Upon on a roll right now. Will go up with the left hand, puts it in. Another steal and a basket for the Randolph Rockets. Vanderwerf getting the ball to Spies, and she pounds one down and puts it off the arms of Delaney Rudinger and out of bounds. Walder's going to get it near the middle, and DeVries pushes it off to the right. Off to the races the other way. Throws it up to Emma, throws it down and in. Unbelievable alley-oop to Ben Emma. Throws it down for the two. What a feed into Ben Emma from Will Sines.
Dual feeds Johannes again. That one off the window and in. Johannes to the line.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game.
Laconia has the basketball with a chance. Madigan gets it in for Engel. Back to Madigan. Spots up. Got it! He scores!
And people, there are your state champions, the Randolph Lady Rockets. Congratulate them on an unbelievable storybook season. Your Waupun Lady Warriors are champions of Division III girls basketball.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to Central Wisconsin Christian as we're going to get ready for some Trailways East volleyball action. This is Jeff Sauer here with Big Nate on the camera. Hope that you're going to enjoy this broadcast. I am telling you right now, normally this is Steve Winterhack and Steve Winterhack only. Unfortunately, he was not available today, and this is set up to be another barn burner between these close rivals here in the Trailways West. So I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know much about volleyball. I did a little bit of playing some couples volleyball with my wife, but we certainly weren't keeping track of kills and blocks and didn't care if there was a libero or not. And that's basically about it. We called in and out. So I'm going to do my best. I've listened to Steve call, and Steve does an amazing job of calling. So I'm hoping that I can steal some of the things that he has said. And he was kind enough also to text me and say, just make sure you pay attention to these couple of things, and I should be okay. So that's what we're going to do. We did have a chance to interview both coaches. I'm going to start out with the coach from Oakfield, Coach Ashley Kinsler. I was able to interview her here at the school, and then we'll come back and we'll talk with or have the interview with Coach Dan Tenable as well. Tenaple, sorry about that. And as we get ready here for some warm-up action. I thought that they'd already be warming up here, so that's why we came on air early already. We will also use some of the information that I was able to get by looking at Wisconsin Sports Network and see if we were able to pull information from there about these two teams. But I'm expecting to have a great game here, and I'm really excited to have Big Nate here running the camera. He does a fantastic job all around with any of our video stuff, and we brought him on board. So I got to give a huge shout out to Nick and Carrie back at the station for allowing Big Nate to come on board, because we know he certainly is going to be a huge asset for us here at Radio Plus. We're going to step aside here on the Home and Auto pregame show. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Katie's Log Cabin of downtown Oakfield says, go Oaks in your game today. Choose from apps, wraps, wings, burgers, pizzas, roasted chicken, steaks, and prime rib. Friday and Saturday fish fry, and more. Katie's Log Cabin of downtown Oakfield. Also see them for a huge catering menu. Life is better at the cabin, where family and friends come to celebrate daily. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today from Katie's Log Cabin.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield Elevator is a feed and grain company. They service clients within a 30-mile radius of Oakfield. They specialize in dairy feeds, but also have steer, pig, chicken, and other small animal feeds, as well as corn for wildlife. Oakfield also has a grain facility in which they market corn and soybeans for local farmers. Oakfield Elevator of downtown Oakfield. Good luck in your game today.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me right now is Oakfield head coach Ashley Kinsler. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
We are excited to be able to see this rivalry continue, just being down the road in the Trailways East. So tell me a little bit about your team.
We have a great group of girls here this year. We're a little more on the inexperienced side, so we're just starting to get into kind of the growth of our play. We're seeing really great things happening. Last week we battled with Dodgeland in close games and took them in 3, which was exciting for us after having a few defeats early in the season. Having Stella Hoffman back as a senior middle hitter and blocker has been very encouraging for us after a major injury that she had this summer. So that was a little spark that we needed to keep us going. And since then, we've just kind of found a groove over the weekend, and we've had some success recently.
So overall, can you just tell me kind of what your overall record is? I thought I printed something out, but I'm not 100% sure.
In the conference, We are 2-1, so this will be our 4th conference game. And then outside of that, we're a little bit slower in terms of games. We just had our first tournament this past weekend, and then a lot of ours will come later in the season, which was a little strategic on my end, only knowing that we would have some battling to do with injuries. So we're looking more for that growth in the later season with this team for sure.
Tell me what you know about CWC Crusaders.
Oh, I mean, they have an outstanding team. You can't take that away from them. Year after year, they battle hard in our conference, and they're always up at the top. I know right now they are sitting tied for first with Valley Christian, and we've played Valley Christian, and Valley Christian is good, and I know that they play them next week, but I'm hoping we can give them a run for their money tonight and take some sets away and come away with a win. They have outstanding passing, and I know they have 2 very eager outside hitters, and that'll be where we need to stop them tonight on the outside game.
Yeah, and just some of the games that we've covered already here on Radio Plus, we've seen Oakfield come into CWC over the last couple of years and knock off in volleyball, in basketball.
Yep.
It seems like that somehow, some way, the coaching staff always has the Oakfield Oaks prepared to battle against CWC. So I'm expecting the same thing tonight. So you already had mentioned that Stella is back from an injury. Talk about how that's helped your team out here.
Yeah, so early in the summer, she blew out her kneecap playing basketball, and we did not anticipate her to come most of the season, if at all. And I think she just kind of was, I'm enough for rehab, and let's give this a try. And so she came in hard last week, and it was good to have her back. She's going to have some challenges. She's not used to playing. She is coming in with an injured knee, but she's really given her all. And I think just having her back gave us a different spark that we were missing. We knew that she was a big player. She's been a big player on varsity for 3 years now. So it was a big hole to be missing on their court.
Any other injuries to the team?
No, you better knock on wood.
Well, I've got to find some around here, but that is fantastic because we did do a game with you over at the elementary gym, and I can't remember who you played at that night. Do you remember who you played when we were over at the elementary?
At Lord's, yes.
Yeah, against Lord's, and you guys had a good battle with them.
We did, and that was without Stella. So,
right.
We're there with these teams, and now we just need to start to capitalize on some of those moments a little bit better.
Anything else you want to mention about your team?
No, we have some leading hitters. Georgia Hoffman, she's a junior, sister to Stella, and she's a big hitter for us, and she plays all the way around. She gives it everything at every moment. I have an outstanding libero, Aya. She gets on the floor for every ball she can get to, and we just have some players that are stepping up at the right moments. We're trying to really spread our offense across the net instead of just depending on some Hoffman towers, and I think that's beneficial for us. It makes teams harder to play defense against us. So that's helpful, and I'm grateful we have other leaders stepping up and making some of those crucial plays too. We have a freshman on the floor, and that's never easy to do, but she has shown growth every single game, and we're expecting big things out of her in years to come too.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach. Thanks for joining us here on the Home and Auto pregame show, and we will see how this contest shakes out.
I hope we give you a good show.
All right,
thanks for having us.
All right, this has been the Home and Auto pregame show with Coach Ashley Kinsler from the Mighty Oaks. We'll be back after these messages.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Hi, this is Bucky with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Wisconsin weather, it goes through the phases, like us. Whether you need a repair to your current system or an upgrade to a brand new one, we have you covered in all seasons and all phases. Ask about our Guardian maintenance plans to help keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year through. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Oak Central on Main Street in downtown Oakfield. Appetizers, salads, soups, homemade pizzas, sandwiches, daily and weekly specials, wings, wraps, and of course the famous Wisconsin Friday night fish fry. Before or after today's game, stop in at Oak Central, Main Street in downtown Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Primary responsibility of a community bank is to support the community. And as we look to support the community, there are different venues that we can provide support. We donate to one scholarship every year. That's a renewable 4-year scholarship for local students. They have to have some tie to the bank, so they're a client, their parents or their grandparents are a client of the bank. And then we try to tie our other giving and our other donations back to things that mean a lot to our community. You know, the youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Welcome back to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me right now is Oakfield head coach Ashley Kinsler. Coach, welcome to the team. I think this is the first time that we're actually covering your team.
Yeah, so new players on our varsity squad this year. We graduated a big senior class last year and have no seniors in our program, and so it's a lot of juniors, sophomores, and some freshmen who are all, we're working through this for the first time, so it's been a lot of growth and a lot of figuring out, new roles and responsibilities, but at the same time, the girls have worked really hard, and I think they're really coming together as well.
Yes, so looking at the Trailways standings in the Trailways East, I see that you currently are tied with Valley Christian at 3-0. Is that kind of a surprise for you?
High goals and standards for ourselves. Valley Christian's playing really well. They beat Horicon earlier this year, which was a big win for them. So I think, we haven't proven, yet that we can beat the top teams in the conference, but we beat everybody on our schedule so far. So that's a good thing.
So tell me what you know a little bit about Oakfield for tonight.
Yeah, they have the Hoffman girls who are, very strong athletes. I think that their strength is in their blocking and their attack. And so, we've just got to play all the phases of the game really well to kind of compete with them and try to come out on top. So I think it'll come down to, a lot of serving and serve receive and, which team can kind of control the ball, stay in system a little bit better, eliminate the errors. And I think that team probably has a good chance of winning.
So I do also see, Coach, and again, volleyball is not my specialty, but I do see that the kills leader for your team is Tabitha Bawalda. Can you talk a little bit about her?
Yeah, she's one of our only returning players from last year. She played on as a sophomore on last year's team, but she's taken a really nice step forward this year in leadership. She's an outside hitter who does a great job of attacking at some different places. And, it's just continuing to develop. She's a tremendous defensive player, but her offensive game has also come along as well.
All right. Any injuries to report, Coach, as far as for the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Injury Report?
No, nothing for tonight.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to add about the game tonight or your team?
No, we're excited for another conference game and a chance to try to stay undefeated in conference. And I think it'll be a great match. And so, we hope to come in with lots of energy. And thank you guys for coming and broadcasting.
Thanks a lot again. This has been CWC's head coach, Dan Knaple. Thanks a lot and good luck tonight, Coach.
Yeah, thanks so much.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Let's spring into a new career with Saputo. Become part of a great company and team. Due to their continued growth, Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible maintenance and 12-hour shifts available in their Alto facility. Saputo offers entry-level pay starting at just under $23 per hour and operator's pay starting at over $26 an hour. Great benefits and shift pay. Log on Saputo.com/careers. Spring into a new career at Saputo. Saputo is an equal opportunity employer.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Oak Central on Main Street in downtown Oakfield. Appetizers, salads, soups, homemade pizzas, sandwiches, daily and weekly specials, wings, wraps, and of course the famous Wisconsin Friday night fish fry. Before or after today's game, stop in at Oak Central, Main Street in downtown Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian Gymnasium here, the home of the Crusaders, as they're getting ready to take on Trailways East Conference opponent, the Oakfield Mighty Oaks, just down the road. You've heard from both of these coaches. Both these coaches are really excited for this contest, and so are we. Well, I can say some people are. I'm not necessarily super excited because my first attempt to call a volleyball game, and again, I'm going to do the best that I can. We're missing Steve Winterhack tonight. Some other family obligations, and I'm glad he's got the opportunity to take care of those as well. And maybe if I can do it somewhat justice, I'm not going to say I'm going to be a Steve, but if I can do some justice here, then maybe he'll be able to have the opportunity to take a few more of these days to himself and with his family. Did have a chance again that you heard on the pregame show here, the Home and Auto pregame show, the conversation with both of the coaches. It was the first attempt that I did with Coach to Naples to try and use the Google Meets, and he was on the road, so we had a little bit of a breakup in the beginning. But he is really excited and proud of his girls to be sitting where they're at, and they did actually face Valley Christian in a tournament here on Saturday, and they lost the first game to them 25-18, but came back and battled 25-22 in the second round. And you heard Coach Ashley Kinsler talk about also how Valley Christian had been heads above the rest of the teams in the Trailways East. We're going to have the national anthem coming up here pretty close, and we're going to step aside, and we'll come back. We'll look at the starting lineups, and we will get ready for this contest. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here in the CWC Crusaders Gymnasium, along with Big Nate on the camera.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Katie's Log Cabin of downtown Oakfield says, go Oaks in your game today. Choose from apps, wraps, wings, burgers, pizzas, roasted chicken, steaks, and prime rib. Friday and Saturday fish fry, and more. Katie's Log Cabin of downtown Oakfield. Also see them for a huge catering menu. Life is better at the cabin, where family and friends come to celebrate daily. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today from Katie's Log Cabin.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to Facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Welcome back here to Crusaders Gymnasium as we get ready here for this Trailways East contest. Starting lineups are going to be for Oakfield. We'll follow those along here.
Number 1, Ava Sergino.
Number 8 is Aya Savergino. Number 12 will be Lydia Fleury. Savergino is the libero.
Number 21.
Number 16 is Macy Patton. Number 21 is Georgia Hoffman. And first time we're going to get a chance to see Stella, number 22, Stella Hoffman, back in action. I guess she's feeling pretty good about her dislocated kneecap and has come back. And then the setter will be number 23, Savannah Tapp, and number 24, Allie Lamanska. And that's your starting lineups for the Oakfield Mighty Oaks. And now we'll get ready here for the introduction of the CWC Crusaders.
And now get on your feet for your
starting lineup for CWC is going to be number 1, Taylor Hoffman. She is going to be the setter. Number 5, Isabella Cook, will be the libero. Number 6, Tabitha Buwalda will be the left side hitter. Number 7, Kelsey Boss will be the right side hitter. Number 9, Kate DeVries will be the middle hitter. Number 12 will be Abigail Tenaple. As well, so number 14, Kylie Beer in the lineup.
Number 9.
That's your starting lineup for CWC. Let's talk a little bit about these teams. Some additional information. For the Oakfield Oaks, kills leader is number 21, Georgia Hoffman, with 79 kills so far. She's also the service ace leader with 9 aces so far on the season. Aya Savargino and Georgia Hoffman both are battling on the defensive side, with Savargino having 112 digs while Hoffman has 105. And blocks so far leading the team is Lydia Fleury, number 12, and Stella Hoffman is right there with 13. So it's good that she is back into this lineup. So we're going to get ready here for some action, and we'll see what's going to happen. And I can remember some of the things that Steve had sent to me in the text, and I'll take a look at those as well. And we'll see who's got the ball in hand first. I'm not sure I can see which one of the line judges has that ball in hand. Wow. I've talked about it before. It's just hard to hear in here with the noise, the music so cranked up. And I think I've talked about it as well. So looks like it might be Hawaiian night over here for the CWC fans. We'll see who's going to get the lineups are being set across the front. So over for Oakfield, you've got Stella Hoffman on the left side. In the center is going to be number 16, Macy Patton. And on the right side, that looks like that's Allie Lamanska. In the back row, we'll start with the libero. Aya Savargino. And it looks like CWC is going to start things off serving. That's going to be the setter, number 1, Taylor Hoffman. And there's the first serve, popped up in the air. And a free ball coming over. Good push there. The set in the middle, swinging at it. From the back row, that's going to sail out for the first point to CWC. Taylor Hoffman again on the serve. I don't have enough of the information about serve leaders. I know that that's good job there by the libero, sorry about that, Aya. Into the center, beautiful dig there. Over on 2 hits, pulling it back in is Tabitha Buwalda, and it sails out, and it is tied at 1 apiece. It's going to be a sub here. Going back to serve is going to be Alyssa Lanning for the Oakfield Oaks, as Allie Lamanska has a seat. Here's the serve. Good serve there, dying right in the middle towards the line. Trying to get on it was Isabella Cook, and she couldn't get there. And a serve ace for Lanning. Another serve. Back row put up in the air by number 12 and put away there by number 7. That's Kelsey Boss, and that was Abigail Tenaple who was able to put it into her for the assist. Rotation coming in already. Kylie Beer is going to go and have a seat. And serving is going to be number 8. That's going to be Samantha Braskamp. Right back to the back row, to the setter in the middle. Overpass and put away by Tenaple at the net. Just making sure that the instant replay is working tonight, and it is. Braskamp again with the serve. Back row, shanks off of the hands of Lanning, and that's going to be an ace serve for Braskamp. Again, serving from more on this left-hand side. Again, to the back row, continuing to put it on Lanning. It's popped up by 23, Savannah Tapp. She's the setter. Comes over. An outside hit by Tabitha Buwalda with a block there by the setter. Couldn't get there in time after it was popped up into the air. And a put away there for Tabitha Buwalda. 5-2. You can see that on the new Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard up in the left-hand corner. Braskamp with the serve again. Good job pushing it deep to the back row. It's going to be a free ball coming over as Stella Hoffman put it back into play. There's the set. Oh, and off of the fingers of Kelsey Boss. And that'll be a side out. Rotation coming here. Number 13 is going to come in for Oakfield. That's going to be Ryan Vielbig with the first serve. That's going to come in deep. Good job there just getting underneath it for Isabella Cook, and that's going to be put out of bounds and a point for the Oaks. 5-4 here in this opening set. Steve Winterhack always says that it is sets, it's not games. Here comes the serve. Popped up into the air by Buwalda. Set to her, tries to drop it low, and a good dig there by Vielbig. Comes back with a roll shot over on the far side, and loss of communication there. And it is now tied at 5-5. Looks like there's just a little bit of a confusion there between Abigail Tenaple and a couple of the other girls at the front for CWC. Pushed it deep, brought up there by Cook. Buwalda swings away off of the hands, and that'll be a kill for Buwalda. And it is now 6-5. The libero in Isabella Cook is going to come out for CWC and is going to be replaced by number 9, Kate DeVries. Serve error into the net by Abigail Tenaple, and it is tied at 6-6. Stella Hoffman's going to go have a seat coming in for her. I didn't pick up the number right away on the substitution. The libero serves for the Oaks, tapped over by DeVries. Set too close into the net, I believe is going to be DeVries, and Oakfield takes the lead 7-6 on the mistake. Aya Savargino, again deep, got away with a double hit there. Put over by Buwalda on a free one. Tried to get the set to Georgia Hoffman, overpass and put away by number 12, Lydia Fleury for Oakfield. 8-6 in the first set. The Mighty Oaks doing a good job of battling here. Here comes the serve, put up by Buwalda. Comes back from the back rows, takes a swing at it. The setter is able to get it, popped it up into the air, dug out by Cook. Buwalda swinging, back corner, pulled out of there by Lanning. Popped up by Cook for CWC. Taylor Hoffman set it. Good swing, up for the block. Good cover there by Braskamp and tried to put it across and does as Hoffman dropped in the center. Good dig there and just out of reach. And Oakfield takes another point. 9-6 here for the Mighty Oaks. Still continuing to serve is the libero Aya Savargino. Put it over to Cook. Back set over to number 7, Kelsey Boss. And there's a hard swing, but it's going to go out with no touch. They're looking to see. Georgia thought for sure there was a touch on that, but no touch called. And the point goes to CWC Crusaders. Trailing here in the first set, 7-9. Good serve there and rushing in to cover quickly. Drop was number 13 for CWC. That's Lauren Rice. Overpass, popped up in the air. Good dig there. Unfortunately, couldn't get anything out of it. And the Mighty Oaks earn another point. Coming back in is Allie Lamonska coming back across the front row. Setting Lamonska, looks like that'll be Lydia Fleury and Georgia Hoffman. Set, Buwalda takes the hammer, block up on it. There's another touch, and that's going to go on the miss pass. Trying to get it up in the air. Swinging away is Oakfield. And that's going to go to Georgia Hoffman. Here comes the serve from the setter, number 23, Savannah Tapp. Gets it back over. Went up with the block. They're going to call it as a double hit or a lift. That's what it is. Because Georgia was saying there was no way that it was double contact, but now they're changing it. They called the lift on this side. And it's a 12-7 lead for the Oaks. Good set there. Bawalda hammers that one through the block and gets the kill on a nice set there by Taylor Hoffman. Over to Bawalda. 8-12 for the Crusaders, trailing the Mighty Oaks. Serving is going to be Tabitha Bawalda. Puts it up. Hard serve off the tape to the back row. Looks like the set is there. A good block up there by DeVries to get up in there. Free ball coming over as Hoffman had to put it with a set outside to Kylie Beer, and she's going to put it away and get a kill. Good point there for the freshman, Kylie Beer. Bawalda with the serve. Checks it out with Coach Tenaple. Puts it right into the back row to the libero. Hard hit way off by Lamanska. And the Crusaders are battling back here in the set. Bawalda again with the serve. Back row again pushing Vielbig all the way back. Beer gets it back over. Back set two on the slide, and a good shot there by DeVries on the slide. Beautiful work there. As Kylie Beer put it up in the air. Great set by Taylor Hoffman and put away by Kate DeVries on the slide. Here's the serve again from Bawalda. She's run off several points here. Again deep to Vielbig. Shot to Lamanska. Popped up into the air. Hoffman over to Beer. She puts a good hard shot on it and drills again for another kill shot. And it is now 12-12 here in the Crusader Gymnasium. Bawalda running off men of points. I think this will be the 7th point if I kept track of it correctly. And tried to push it over on two. A good job there by Savargino to get it up into the air. But trying to get underneath it was Savannah Tapp and was unable to do so. Here comes the serve by Bawalda. Off of the tape, drops low. That's going to go out, and it is going to be a heck of a run again here for the Crusaders, and that's going to earn a timeout. We'll step aside as well. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
A reputation for being the best. The toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Welcome back here to CWC Crusader Gymnasium. The Mighty Oaks out of Oakfield taking on the Crusaders from a CWC. Bawalda at service has just been on a tear, made a complete run here. She has now got the lead for CWC. It's 14-12, as you can see in the new Medical Center Integrated Healthcare. And that's going to go off of the hands of Aya Savargino. Good serve. Thought it might have been going out, but I don't think it was. I think she made the right play on that. So Bawalda again, I think she started when it was 12-7 or 12-5 maybe. That's going to go off of the fingers of Hoffman, Georgia, and trying to get to it was Savargino and unable to do so, and Bawalda runs another point. 16-12. Here comes the serve. That's going to be out. Oh, no, in is the call on the lineman. That's what I thought it was. It was in. And that'll make it 17-12. At a minimum here, I believe this is 10 points run off for Buwalda. Back corner again. This time the setter's able to get underneath it. Lamanska roll shot. Good dive there by Cook to get underneath it. Set and just over a little bit low for DeVries to get underneath it, as it was a really a little bit low set there by Hoffman. And side out finally for Oakfield. 13-17 for the Crusaders. A diving shot again. Out. Attempted there by Buwalda, coming out of her service spot. And it's 17-14 Crusaders. Hoffman again with the serve. Go right back to Buwalda. Set by Taylor Hoffman. Blocked as Beer went up for it. A good block there by Lamanska. Hoffman jousting. Good dive there for Hoffman, but too much in the way. Couldn't get around her, and that's going to fall for a point. A game of runs so far here in this first set. Hoffman with the serve. Deep off of the hands of number 13, Lauren Rice. And it is now 17-16. Crusaders by a point. Georgia Hoffman running points now. That time gets it to Rice, who puts it up to Hoffman. Beer takes a swing at it and picked up there by the setter. Tap. Hoffman back to, from DeVries back to Hoffman. Popped up in the air. Free ball from Georgia Hoffman. Hoffman to Beer. Swinging with a little bit of a roll shot there. Goes outside. Popped up into the air. Trying to get there is Cook. And just couldn't finish it. Good hustle by Isabella Cook. And we have a tie game. Georgia Hoffman has run off 5 points in a row. They were at 12, so this is her 6th serve. A nice hard serve right over the net. And they have come back and taken the lead. 6th point earned there by Georgia Hoffman. Up at the net is number 16, Macy Patton. That's going to fall a little short. Rice is able to get underneath it. Tipped over by Hoffman on 2. The set. Hard hit, but dug out by Buwalda on a nice set by Tap. Hit by Beer and drills it and gets the ball back on the shot. By Kylie Beer. Tied at 18. The libero, number 5, Isabella Cook, back to serve. Here's the serve. Going right after the libero for Oakfield. Hard hit by Lamanska. Would have been going out. Rice gets a hand on it, and Oakfield takes the lead again. 19-18. Coming back in on the left side is going to be Stella Hoffman. He's got a brace on that knee from the dislocated kneecap. I have had that same type of injury, and when you initially have it, you think that you're going to be done. But it does heal fairly quickly. Good short set there. But drilled out by Beer. And it is now 20-18. We expected this, a big battle here in the Trailways East. Little short set serve there. Pop in there by Rice, swinging at it. Was Tenaple. Trying to get the block on it, went through Hoffman's, picked up by Buwalda. She takes it from the back row and just misses off of the tape. And it is now 21-18, and Coach Tenaple's going to take a timeout. We'll step aside with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports with Big Nate on the camera.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
could go a little bit wider.
Welcome back to Crusader Gymnasium. 21-18, the Mighty Oaks from Oakfield with the lead here over the CWC Crusaders. Coach Kinsler had led up to it, so he said that we're coming here. They love this rivalry, and they always seem to play big in these types of situations. So we'll see how it goes. Here's the serve by Lydia Fleury, and she's going to have an ace serve there. Well, my stats keeping went right out the window. I tried to create a form and thought I'd be able to do it, but I can't follow along with all of the running of the computer. That's going to be popped up in the air by Rice. Good save. Comes back by Lamanska. She rolls it, gives it to Hoffman, who gives it to Cook. And Beer just pushes it over with the one-hand pop. Doing a nice job of covering that. Over to Beer. Swings. That's going to go long. And Oakfield is 2 points from taking this first set. 23-18. Crusaders making all kinds of mistakes. Popped up in the air again. Brought over, just a recovery off of the net. Digs it out and is able. Nice block there by Beer. And Tenaple coming back. Beer swinging off of the hands once again. Popped over at the net. Dug out by Cook. Bawalda over to Rice. Puts it back into play. Dug out there by one of the Hoffmans. Can't see which one. Lamanska had to try and pull it back in as that was Georgia on the ground. And a long rally there goes to the Crusaders. 19-23. Here's the serve by Taylor Hoffman. Gets it over to Georgia Hoffman. Popped up there by Tapp and into the net by Macy Patton. And a point, Crusaders. Hoffman going back to serve. It's Taylor Hoffman for CWC. The setter. Drills that one. Georgia Hoffman puts it into the air. Good set there by Tapp. Got it over to Patton, and Cook drills it into the net. And his game point. Lamanska's going to sub out. And coming in is going to be Alyssa Lanning for Oakfield. Set point, 24-20. Here's the serve. Good serve, gets it over to Bawalda, who pops it over to Hoffman. Beer tries to put it away and does, as she drills it right at Aya Savarino and gets the kill. Still set point, 24-21. Serving as number 8, Samantha Braskamp. Down low, good dig there, but an overpass popped up into the air. Over to Tapp, gets a good block there by Bawalda and Tenaple. Cook pops it over to Hoffman, up to the short, popped up, never cleared, and Oakfield's going to take game number 1, 25-21. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Katie's Log Cabin of downtown Oakfield says, go Oaks in your game today. Choose from apps, wraps, wings, burgers, pizzas, roasted chicken, steaks, and prime rib. Friday and Saturday fish fry, and more. Katie's Log Cabin of downtown Oakfield. Also see them for a huge catering menu. Life is better at the cabin, where family and friends come to celebrate daily. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today from Katie's Log Cabin.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Welcome back here to CWC Crusader Gymnasium. Set number 1 goes to the Oakfield Mighty Oaks, 25-21. And I think if you go back and you take away Bawalda's serving, where I think that she had almost 10 points in a row, or pretty close to it, the Oaks really had the number for the Crusaders. So let's see if we can set this across. The front row is going to be number 7, Kelsey Boss, Kylie Beer, and then the setter is Taylor Hoffman for the Crusaders. In the back is going to be Libro. This time it's going to be number 4. I don't have that number. That's not good. I'll have to see if I can find out who that is. To me, that looks like that's actually Samantha Braskamp. We'll have to see. Beer takes the swing at the first one and popped up by Tapp. Tipped over by Stella Hoffman. Pushed back. Getting back up at the net, trying to get at her, and she gets there and hammers that first one away for the Mighty Oaks, as she was able to get on top of that and finish. Back here to the serve, shanked off to the side, put back into play. Popped up by number 12 is Abigail Tenaple, and that's going to be put away for the Mighty Oaks. Battling once again on a good set there. And here they go, 2-0. Shanked off of the hands of Tabitha Bawalda. And the Crusaders struggling a little bit here to get into the game. Here comes the serve again. Popped up this time by Bawalda. Beer takes a swing at it, gets it off of the hand of the Libro, and gets the kill to get the Crusaders on the board. Beer's going to sub out, and she's going to switch places with Cook, who now has changed into number 3. Serving, put into the middle, popped up there by Georgia Hoffman and put over by Stella Hoffman. Cook, set into the middle just a little bit. Timing is just off. So it's a good set up for the block, but that's going to go out as both Tenaple and Kelsey Boss were there, but it's going to go out of play on that block. Subbing, Macy Patton is going to go out, have a seat for the Oaks. And serving will be number 13 for the Oaks, Ryan Vielbig. Point double hit is the call, and the point is going to go to Oakfield. 5-1. The Oakfield Oaks over the Crusaders here in their home gymnasium. What a serve there. Bawalda, good job returning it. taken off. Good block there by Stella. She gets on top of it again, and this time, did I say it was not coming back over on this side, I think, which is a good call by the up official there. Stella went over the top, and she knew it when she came over. She was shaking her head in agreement. Serving now is going to be Abigail Tenaple. Nice shorts, just clearing the net, but put up well by Alyssa Lanning. Free one coming over. Stella Hoffman. Now to Taylor Hoffman, and swinging at it is Kelsey Boss, and missing. And it's going to be a point to the Mighty Oaks. Going back to serve for the Oaks is going to be Aya Savargino. The Oaks with a 6-2 lead. Put back deep, get it over to Braskamp. Popped up there by Hoffman and put over by DeVries for the point for CWC. Good work there by the ladies, the Lady Crusaders. Coming in to serve now for the Crusaders will be number 15, Claire Boss. Puts it deep into the corner. Over on 2 is Tapp tried to catch him off guard, up with a block and put in right on the line. Good shot there by Tabitha Buwalda for the Crusaders. Swinging away on that outside. Caught the back corner. Claire Boss again with a serve. Right short, nice job there, but put up into the air in a joust match between DeVries and Tapp, and that's going to be won by DeVries. And the Crusaders have come and battled back 6-5. Claire Boss again with the serve. Hits it over to. Big hit there by Georgia Hoffman for the Oaks. Substitution coming here. That was Ryan Vielbig doing a great job there, digging things out of the back row. Serving now is going to be Savannah Tapp. Here comes the serve, deep. Buwalda popped up in the air, tries to get it to her. She couldn't get there in time to take a swing. Hard swing there, dug out. Nice job there by Cook. Set by Hoffman. Hard into the corner is Kate DeVries for CWC. And it is now 7-6. Good job there on the dig by Cook. And putting it away was Kate DeVries. 7-6, the Mighty Oaks with a 1-point lead. It's going to go to Savargino. Set on the slide was Hoffman, Georgia Hoffman coming over. Beer puts it towards the back, popped up by Savargino. Hoffman again, Braskamp a little bit over, and a good tip over there by Taylor Hoffman. I believe that was Braskamp that put it up to her, yes. Good play there for the Crusaders, and is now 7-7. Into the net, service error for Buwalda to give the Mighty Oaks 1-point lead again here in the second set. Going back to serve for the Mighty Oaks is going to be number 21, Georgia Hoffman. Here's the serve. Hard. Popped up by Buwalda. Again, Hoffman takes it over on 2 as it was too tight to the net and finishes it and gets the point. It is now 8-8. Going back to serve is Samantha Braskamp. Put up. Good serve into the back corner to Savargino. Patton takes a swing at it. Hoffman gets it from Buwalda. Beer takes a swing, and it hits in the corner and was tipped. And Beer with the kill. Nice work here by CWC. Taking the lead 9-8. Samantha Braskamp again with the serve. Pushing Savargino back. Popped up by Tapp, and a free one coming over by Georgia Hoffman. Buwalda put it over to Hoffman, and Tenaple swinging a little bit too hard to the back row. Point to the Mighty Oaks. Stella Hoffman now coming in and subbing for Savargino. Serve. Popped down by number 15, Claire Boss. Didn't get it up into the air. Point to Lydia Fleury. Mighty Oaks are 10-9 with the lead. Here comes the serve. Deep to Boss, off of the hands. Braskamp tried to get there, ran out of room, and ended up hitting into the wall. And the Mighty Oaks, again on a service ace for Lydia Fleury. Fleury on the serve. Boss pops it up into the air. Hoffman sets it to Beer. Beer hammers through the block of Lamanska and Hoffman and gets the point. Good set there by Hoffman. She's going to rotate now to the back row and take the serve. Trailing by 1 point. Good serve, dropping right in front, and a true ace. Right in between everybody, a good serve there for Taylor Hoffman. It's tied 11s. Hoffman again, same spot, but this time Georgia Hoffman gets it. Pulled back by Lamanska. Hoffman has to push it over. Dug up out of the net, goes back over by Tenaple. The set from Tap, tight to the net, but Patton gets it on the way down. Tenaple grabs a hold. Braskamp puts it back over in play. Tap, 2. Lamanska dug out of there by Hoffman. Tap again, short set into the center. And putting it away is Stella Hoffman. What a point from both girls. And the Oaks take the lead, 12-10. Comes the serve by Alyssa Lanning. Gets it to Braskamp, who popped it up, and I didn't see who ended up making that mistake. Let's see if I can pull it up here. They called a double hit, I believe it was, on the Crusaders. Lanning again to Braskamp, puts it up into the air, over to Beer, swinging, popped up again. Nice coverage. The Oaks just seem to be covering for each other. Good push there. Set over by Tenaple, popped into the air. Stella Hoffman put it back over in play. Beer takes a hard swing off the top of the net and dug out by Savargino. And a point, a double hit, is going to go to the Crusaders. And it is 13-12 as Kylie Beer is going to be subbed out, and coming back in to serve will be Isabella Cook, who was the libero in the first set. Switched with Braskamp. Good serve by Cook. Got it over to Georgia Hoffman. She's going to roll it over. Hoffman tried to pop it up and pushed it backwards, and point to the Mighty Oaks. Sub again. Macy Patton's going to have a seat, and it's going to bring in number 13, Brianne Vielbig. Vielbig with the serve. Hard at Cook, pops it up into the air, gets it over on Hoffman to Bawalda, and that's going to go down for the kill for Bawalda. Just outside of the reach of Alyssa Lanning. Serving now is going to be number 12, Abigail Tenaple. Puts it in play over to Vielbig. Hard swing there off of the hands of Hoffman. Almost had it here in our broadcast booth here, the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth right here on the bleachers. Big Nate almost reaching the hand out there and grabbing a hold of it. Serve in play. Good dig there by Cook. DeVries, and it's going to be called a double hit. Thought she was able to get underneath it cleanly, but was not. I didn't think they were calling that as much in the first game, or first set. It is now 16-13. Bawalda gave it over to Hoffman, who put it over on 2. Over to Georgia Hoffman, swinging. Braskamp gets it into the air. Taylor Hoffman puts it back, and Cook puts it back on the Mike Oak side. Put up there in the center, and a good job there by Lydia Fleury to put it away in the middle. It is 17-13. The Mighty Oaks have come to play. Coach Dan Tenaple is going to take a timeout, and so are we here from the Crusader Gymnasium. You're listening to the Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus, along with Big Nate on the camera. We'll be back.
Katie's Log Cabin of downtown Oakfield says, go Oaks in your game today. Choose from apps, wraps, wings, burgers, pizzas, roasted chicken, steaks, and prime rib. Friday and Saturday fish fry, and more. Katie's Log Cabin of downtown Oakfield. Also see them for a huge catering menu. Life is better at the cabin, where family and friends come to celebrate daily. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today from Katie's Log Cabin.
Welcome back here to the Crusader Gymnasium. Timeout for the Crusaders. The Mighty Oaks 17-13 with the lead. Coach Tenaple is trying to get some clarification on the double hits from the down official. Both of these teams have been battling hard going after the ball. Coming in to serve is going to be Aya Severgino. Hopped up by Buwalda and put away by DeVries. Good job there by Severgino. To Hoffman across the tape. And she gets the point. Wow. Not much that could be done about that. The Mighty Oaks taking care of business. 18-13. Back to Braskamp. Put up into the air to Taylor Hoffman. Swinging on it is number 7, Kelsey Boss, and she misses it. 19-13 in set number 2 for the Mighty Oaks. Good hard hit there by Severgino on the serve. Tabitha Buwalda puts it back over, and it's shanked off, and it's going to be a point for the Crusaders. Substitution. Kelsey Boss is going to come out, and coming in to serve will be Claire Boss. Here's the serve by Boss. Back corner, hitting it to Vielbig. Put in the center. Topped up. Good job there by Georgia Hoffman. Faking like she was going to hammer it. And just tips it over the block and no cover. And the Mighty Oaks with a 6-point lead, 20-14. Savannah Tapp on the serve into the center to Buwalda. Hammered by DeVries, block by number 12, Lydia Fleury. And a point to the Mighty Oaks. Everything is working their way so far tonight. 21-14. Serve by Tapp, popped up by Cook. To Buwalda, rolls it over, but good hard and deep. On top of the net, takes another swing, and it's going to be out, just missing the line. And a point to the Mighty Oaks. 22-14 for the Mighty Oaks. Savannah Tapp with the serve again, right back at Cook. To Taylor Hoffman, outside to Buwalda. She takes a swing. Good hands in the way there by Lamanska. And Fleury, Cook puts it to Hoffman. Buwalda tips it, coverage off of the top of the net, back over onto the Crusader side. Swinging, takes a hammer at a good dig there by Severgino. Swinging at it as Hoffman, a block by Hoffman and DeVries. Cut shot, nice shot there by Buwalda, but a better recovery by Georgia Hoffman. Back into play, Hoffman cross court, off of the hands of the block again of Fleury and Lamanska. Georgia hammers it down, and a huge point for the Mighty Oaks. 23-14. Savannah Tapp again on the serve. Puts it over to Buwalda, to Hoffman. Hoffman puts it over on 2, but a good recovery by Lamanska. Free ball coming over to the Crusaders. Popped up by Hoffman. DeVries swings. Tapp gets it. Severgino to Georgia Hoffman. Tried to dink it again, and this time it went out of bounds. And it'll be a side out to the Crusaders. Really some good volleyball battles here by the Mighty Oaks. Tabitha Bawalda with the serve deep, hitting it to Vielbig. Set by Georgia over to Lamanska. Beard swings through the block and gets the kill. 23-16 to the Crusaders. Good swing there by the freshman, Kylie Beer, for the Crusaders. Tabitha Bawalda again, they could use that 10-point serving that she had before. Serve right to Severgino. Popped up by Tap, put back over into the net is going to be number 12, Lydia Fleury. She tried to make it look like, I'm not touching as she was dancing across that line. But she was rubbing her back up against the net. Bawalda again with another point. Here's the serve. Short again, Severgino took away, swung on by DeVries, and a free ball. Put up by DeVries, back to her in the center. Tip. Georgia Hoffman puts it up to Tap. Tap back to Hoffman. There's the tip. Good recovery by DeVries, but a hammer shot by Georgia Hoffman as she was able to quickly recover from the tip, and it is now set point for the Mighty Oaks. 24-17. Here's the serve. Put up off of the arms of Samantha Braskamp, and that is going to be the second set. 25-17. The Mighty Oaks with set number 2. They have come to play, just like Coach Kinsler said, and we talked about it in the pregame show. They always seem to have CWC's number, and there's been battles over and over. We'll see what the Lady Crusaders have up their sleeves when we come back for the third set. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Let's spring into a new career with Saputo. Become part of a great company and team. Due to their continued growth, Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible maintenance and 12-hour shifts available in their Alto facility. Saputo offers entry-level pay starting at just under $23 per hour and operator's pay starting at over $26 an hour. Great benefits and shift pay. Log on Saputo.com/careers. Spring into a new career at Saputo. Saputo is an equal opportunity employer.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Oak Central on Main Street in downtown Oakfield. Appetizers, salads, soups, homemade pizzas, sandwiches, daily and weekly specials, wings, wraps, and of course the famous Wisconsin Friday night fish fry. Before or after today's game, stop in at Oak Central, Main Street in downtown Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Welcome back here to CWC Crusader Gymnasium as the undefeated 3-0 in Trailways East Crusaders from CWC are trailing the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield. And talk about, there's been numerous girls from Oakfield so far who have battled hard. And just a couple that I bring into attention. I mean, I thought that Aya Severgino has played incredible in her libero position. Georgia Hoffman has been all over the place at the net and digging balls and just battling. Here goes the serve. Point. Were they out of rotation? I think that's what it means, is they were out of rotation, and a point right off the bat goes to the Crusaders just after Coach Dan Tenaple was talking about we can't have any mistakes and you got to battle. Bawalda pops it over to Taylor Hoffman. Beer tips it and gets the point right back, and it is now 1-1 for CWC. Tied up with the Oaks here in set number 3. Serving is going to be Isabella Cook, now wearing her jersey number 3. Serve back to Georgia Hoffman. Popped up there by Tap. Stella Hoffman hammers it with a block, and nobody there to cover as Tenaple and Kelsey Boss went up for the block, and nobody went to recover after a tip back over. And again, going after every ball are the Mighty Oaks. The Lady Oaks. Here's the serve by Ryan Vielbig. Good serve. Dug up. Oh, good job there by Cook to get back on it. Hoffman swings. Cook again digs another one. Put back over by Bawalda, and she gets the point for the Crusaders. What a play by Isabella Cook. 2 big hammers, and she puts them back into play, and the Lady Crusaders win that point to tie it up 2-2. Going back to serve, Abigail Tenaple puts it in play. Reaching across her own players, Alyssa Lanning, and now the Crusaders have something going here. 3-2. Tenaple coming with the serve. Back row off of the hands of Alyssa Lanning, put over by Georgia Hoffman. Free ball set up by Hoffman. Taylor Hoffman, the setter, hammered by DeVries, but off the top of the net. Lanning brings it back into play. Popped up by Tenaple and by Cook. Bawalda swings, and it was on this side of the antenna, and therefore out of play, and it's tied at 3s. Samantha Braskamp comes in, as well as Lydia Fleury coming in for the Oaks. Severgino with the serve. Good dig there by Bawalda. Little touch by DeVries to get it over by Hoffman. DeVries reaching again, slaps it over. Severgino to Georgia Hoffman, off of the hands, getting there. Good hustle there by Braskamp, but it couldn't get to the ball. Trying to hustle to get there was Taylor Hoffman, could not. And a point goes to the Lady Oaks. Aya Severgino again on the serve. Popped up by Samantha Braskamp. Swinging by Kelsey Boss into the net. Point to the Mighty Oaks. The Crusaders got to cut down on their errors here. Put up by Bawalda. Taylor in the center to DeVries. And it looks like it's out, and it is over here on the line. And the Mighty Oaks again with a run, 6-3. Severgino puts it again to Bawalda. Hoffman to Bawalda, cross court, dug out by Georgia Hoffman. Good shot there. Point to CWC as it was out. I thought it was a closer call than that, but looks like it came out. It did. Coming in to serve is number 13, Lauren Rice. 6-4 is your score here for the Lady Oaks. Serve, Ryan Vielbig puts it up into the air. Good job there by DeVries and Hoffman to get up. That's going to go through the hands as Georgia Hoffman drills it for a point. Hoffman has just got great control so far at the net. She's swinging away, and when she swings hard, and you can't tell, and then so she's occasionally popping it. Here comes the serve, this time by Savannah Tapp. To Bawalda, puts it into play to Hoffman. She takes the swing. Dug out by Vielbig to Georgia Hoffman. Good recovery there by Taylor Hoffman off the net. Bawalda takes it up in the air. Severgino puts it back in. Free ball here for CWC. DeVries, cut shot, dug out by Savannah Tapp. Ellie Lamanska for the Oaks, back over onto the side of the Crusaders. Taking it and rolling across the net, and Buwalda gets the point, and the Crusaders needed that point. 7-5. Kylie Beer coming back in, taking the place of Isabella Cook. And going back to serve, it's going to be Tabitha Buwalda. Buwalda with the serve. Dropped it just a little bit, hit it off the heel of her hand. And a point to the Oaks. They needed Tabitha to really run off a good string of points here. With Georgia Hoffman now back to serve. Miss hits that one. Doesn't even get to the net. And that's a good thing here for the Lady Crusaders, 8-6. Samantha Braskamp on the serve. Gets it over to Georgia Hoffman. Savannah Tapp over block attempt by number 16, Macy Patton. And it's going to go off of the hands of Kylie Beer. And a point to the Lady Oaks, 9-6. Coming back into the front row is going to be Stella Hoffman. Serving will be Lydia Fleury. Off of the net, and a service error for the Lady Oaks. And it's turned over to the Crusaders. Serving for the Lady Crusaders is going to be number 1, Taylor Hoffman, the setter. On the line for the point, and there's a good ace for Taylor Hoffman. Makes it 9-8, the Lady Oaks. Hoffman again on the serve. This time more to the center. Severgino overpass, but popped up there and put back over by Boss. And a good block there by Abigail Tenaple. And a point. And we are all tied in set number 3 here from the Crusaders Gymnasium. Taylor Hoffman again on the serve. 9-9 is your score. Puts it into play. Georgia Hoffman puts it up, gets it over to Savannah Tapp, and Macy Patton is able to put it back over the net. Kylie Beer across court, popped up by Patton, and a free ball coming over. Bawalda, Hoffman with the set, gave it to Tenaple. Free ball coming back over. Bawalda again to Hoffman. And this time Tenaple takes a swing to the back row, Servagino. Patton does not go over. They call it, but I didn't think that it came over to the net, and it still is going to be counted as a point for the Mighty Oaks. To see if it rolled across the net there. I missed it on my own because I was looking to see it, Coach Tenaple. It is 10-9 for the Lady Oaks. Good hard serve popped up by Tenaple, set by Hoffman to Beer. Hits it over to Severgino for the Oaks. Hammered hard there by Georgia Hoffman. And a big point I take that back, that was Macy Patton with the hit. Big swing by Patton, and it's 11-9. Good serve. Bawalda puts it up to Hoffman, to Beer, swinging, hits it long. 12-9 for the Mighty Oaks. What a contest here at CWC. Bawalda puts it over to Taylor Hoffman, back sets it to Kelsey Boss, and she puts it out, and it's going to be a point to the Mighty Oaks. 13-9. There's the serve. Over the net, put up by Tenaple, but hammered back again by Stella Hoffman in the middle. Right there, and a timeout called by Coach Dan Tenaple. 14-9. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports and Big Nate on the camera.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let our family take care of yours. We offer American Standard and Coleman furnaces and air conditioners that come with a 15-year parts and a 10-year labor warranty. Schedule us to come out and make sure your furnace, AC, or geothermal units are running at peak efficiency. Serving Fond du Lac, Dodge, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Welcome back to Crusader Gymnasium. The Lady Oaks from Oakfield with the lead, 14-9. Continuing to serve as Alyssa Lanning. Popped up to Beer, tapped over by the big hands of Stella Hoffman, jousting back and forth. And it's going to be a point to Oakfield, as in the net is the call. And the timeout doesn't stop the bleeding here for the Lady Crusaders. Oh yeah, I didn't see where it was. Back to live action. Tabitha Bowalda to Hoffman to Boss. 16-9. Lanning again with the serve. Out of bounds, it would have gone to Braskamp, but she puts it in play on an overpass, gets it over to Patton, off the hands of the block. Braskamp puts it up. Taylor Hoffman with it. Tip by Tenaple. Over to the Lady Oaks. Macy Patton again puts it back into play. Beer put it over to Hoffman. Hammer there by Tenaple, but coming back. Back again to Beer. Hits it off of the block. As Stella Hoffman is there, going for the joust. Picked up by Braskamp. Good cover. Taylor Hoffman scrambles for it. And Boss puts it into the net. And it is 17-9. And it looks like we have a substitution coming here. As coming in is going to be Lauren Rice, number 13. As it just wasn't Kelsey Boss's day today. Point to the Oaks, 4 hits. It is now 18-9. Timeout, and it's the second timeout, and Tenaple is trying to figure out what he can do with these mighty Oaks. We'll be back after this 30-second message. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sport.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield Elevator is a feed and grain company. They service clients within a 30-mile radius of Oakfield. They specialize in dairy feeds, but also have steer, pig, chicken, and other small animal feeds, as well as corn for wildlife. Oakfield also has a grain facility in which they market corn and soybeans for local farmers. Oakfield Elevator of downtown Oakfield. Good luck in your game today.
Well, we're going to find out what these Lady Crusaders are made of. Braskamp puts it up on the overpass, jousting. Hoffman goes under the net, and it is 19-9. Alyssa Lanning with a whole run of serves. Wow. 19-9 off of the top of the net. Picked up there by Bowalda. Pushed back. Two Lady Oaks crash into each other. And I think Savannah Tapp was looking back to make sure that everybody's okay and puts it into the neck, and it stops the bleeding for CWC. 19-10. Is coming in to serve is going to be Isabella Cook. She comes in for Kylie Beer. Here comes the serve. Wow. Put to Stella Hoffman, a tip. Dug out. Right back. Good cover. Hoffman over to Bowalda. She swings off the hands of Severgino, and it is going to be a point to the Lady Crusaders. Still fighting here, 19-11. Need a big run here from Cook, and a good job of covering by the Lady Crusaders. Pushed it deep off of the hands of Lanning. Savannah Tapp gets it over to Georgia Hoffman, and there's another point. 19-12. The Lady Oaks still with the lead. Isabella Cook on the serve. Puts it back into play. Gets it off of Lanning. Severgino was deep. puts it back over is Stella Hoffman getting underneath it. Bawalda, and it's in the center to Tenaple. She just pushes it back over into play. Patent swing with a block. Nice job there by Tenaple. And number 13, Lauren Rice, getting up on the block and off of the hands and out of play. And it is now 13-19. We'll step aside here again. Oakfield taking a timeout. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319.
Back to live action. Here's the serve by Isabella Cook. Deep to Georgia Hoffman, puts it over to Savannah Tapp. Free ball coming. Braskamp takes it into the center, swinging by Tenaple, dug out by Lanning. Severgino to the front. Stella Hoffman puts it back deep. Taylor Hoffman pushes it over to Georgia Hoffman, and here's the swing and the block. Good job there by Tabitha Bawalda and Abigail Tenaple on the stuff. It is now 14-19. Lady Crusaders back battling. Isabella Cook with the serve. Back into play. Short. Good job there by Georgia Hoffman. Savannah Tapp puts it over in two. Braskamp sets it over to not sure what that call means. I don't know what it is, but either way, it's going to the Mighty Oaks. Macy Patton is subbing out, and in comes number 13, Ryan Vielbig. 2014, the Lady Oaks. Bawalda is asking the question about what was the call, because I'm not understanding exactly what it was either. I didn't know what she could have done wrong in the back row, in the front row. So Coach Tenaple is still having a conversation with Tabitha Bawalda, sends her back over to the official because they don't talk directly. So Georgia Hoffman goes over and wants to find out what's going on from the Oaks. So she's waiting for the conversation and interpretation of the rule, but she's not going to change her mind. Guess I don't know what that is. So I'll have to wait till I can have a chance to have a conversation with Coach or with Steve Winterhack. He can tell me. Ryan Vielbig with the serve just crosses the net. Put up in the air by Samantha Braskamp. She's going to take a hard swing, pushes it deep into Lanning. And here's a tip up by Georgia Hoffman. Cook to Bawalda, swings hard. And it's going to be a point to the Mighty Oaks as it hit the antenna. 21-14. Wow, this is a stunner here. At least for me it is. I can't believe how much the Lady Oaks have come in here. Braskamp puts it up, digged hard by Hoffman, and Isabella Cook hits it into the net. 22-14. Three more points here in the set, and it'll be a clean sweep for the Lady Oaks. Bawalda swings. Severgino, good dig there by Tapp, and then getting back, just get underneath the net. She tried that to, was Hoffman, as she just rolled and put the shoulder underneath the line. Tried to hold herself, but couldn't, and that's going to be a point to the CWC Lady Crusaders. Serving is going to be Abigail Tenaple. Back off of the shoulder of Alyssa Lanning, and an ace. 22-16. The Lady Crusaders trailing by 6. Put back into play. Severgino puts it up into the air. Hoffman brings it back. Tenaple to Taylor Hoffman to Bawalda. She swings. Severgino in the back again. Over to Hoffman. And Tapp puts it back. Free one. in the center, swing and put away as Stella Hoffman is right there and turns away the swing by Katie DeVries. Big roof there. She got over the top. 23-16. Severgino puts it into play. Isabella Cook puts it up. Bawalda takes a swing off of the block by Tapp. Gets it over to Hoffman. Tapp gets underneath it and puts it to Hoffman again. Taylor Hoffman this time short into the center. Middle swing by Kate DeVries. Up through the hands of the block. And it is 24-16. And Lady Oaks set point. Here's the serve to Cook, to Hoffman, to Bawalda, and she chanks it into the net, and the Lady Oaks win 25-16. I'm going to see if I can get down on the court and get some interviews here from the Lady Oaks. Congratulations to the Lady Oaks of Oakfield. Doing a fantastic job. Sweeping. And I'm going to step out on the court and see if I can get some interviews here from the players and from the coach. Absolutely amazing. Good fan section here for the Oaks. We'll see who coach wants me to have a conversation with. CWC now falls to 3-1. Oakfield is now 3-1 as well. Got 2 or 3 girls for me, Coach? 2 or 3 girls for me as well? How about Georgia? Georgia had a heck of a game. Oh, I would have taken Ryan too. Is it Ryan? Oh, Aya, yeah. It's more important to talk about Culver's than getting interviewed right here. Okay, all right. Well, let's talk, Aya, about the game that you had. Digging in the back row and the serving at the line. Just tell me what your mindset was.
I actually felt really confident about this game. I think we worked pretty good as a team. Good passes, good sets, good hits. So I think we did pretty good, and it was a good game.
I was impressed again with how much you were laying out, and there was continuing to serve to, and you kept putting everything right back into play. So tell me a little bit about what you're thinking when you're putting that ball back up in the air.
Well, I don't want to let my team down, of course. So I try my hardest to make a good pass to the setter so we can get a good hit from one of our outsides or middles.
It certainly helps to have these ladies on the side, right?
Yes, it does.
Well, congratulations on the win. Stella, I'll have a quick conversation with you. How does it feel to be back out here playing and battling?
Oh, it feels amazing. I worked super hard over the summer just to get myself back in here. I was so scared. Me and Georgia were really scared for a second. Oh, literally cried every single night.
Yeah, show it out here. I mean, you did a great job of controlling the net whenever they were trying to get it past you. You controlled the middle really well.
Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
So talk about this. We were talking with Coach before about what it's like being here at Crusader Gymnasium and how you guys seem to always walk in here and take out a win.
Yeah, even with basketball and volleyball now, it was amazing tonight. Oh, my gosh.
Well, congratulations. It's good to have you back, and hopefully we'll get to see you playing back over in Oakfield. Georgia, incredible job there tonight. Diving all over the place, control the net, not only with your swings, but also with the little touches over the top. What were you seeing from the Crusaders defense that helped you?
I was seeing a lot of overpasses and a lot of not very good passes, so I knew the setter was going to dump it eventually, and she always helps me with it. She always yells out the setter dump, so I'm just there. It's just in the right place at the right time, you know?
I'm very impressed with how much you're swinging. You're very aggressive, so tell me about that mindset.
Our whole team last year was seniors, and we lost most of them, so basically the entire JV team came up, and we just have to adapt with what we got. We just got to work with what we got, you know, because they're not used to varsity level setting. and they're doing really good. So, I mean, it's great.
And in the back row, too, great job of digging the ball out on hits to you. I'm very impressed with what I saw. So congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
Coach, we talked about this, right, on the pregame show. So tell me again, what were you seeing out there with your girls?
This was incredible tonight. We've been having a challenging year just finding the right lineup, and I came in tonight again with a different lineup. And, I mean, we've practiced and we've done different lineups that, I just said, girls, you got to bring it. This is your chance to take out, a team that's tied for first. And we came and we played and we persevered over some of the challenges. I mean, we had some rough patches. We had a girl take an 8-run lead on us on serve receive, and that's kind of been one of our challenges. And I said, you got to break it. I can't call a timeout to tell you the same thing. And we just came over that challenge, and in set 2 and 3, we didn't have that, and that makes a difference. We had pretty good serving going too, and we brought it tonight, and it was really exciting to see. The 3 you had up here tonight gave it all, and I owe it to them to lead the team and lead the plays, and they bring it.
They certainly did, and I think you could have also had, like you said, Ryan Vielbig could have come up here. She did a fantastic job out there serving and digging out of the back row. Macy Patton, is that correct?
Yeah, Macy Patton, wow. I said, girl, you are hot tonight. Stay hot, and she did. She brought it really hard on the outside, and I think that was one thing they probably weren't expecting. Everyone is expecting Stella and Jordan to be power, and I said at the beginning, we're playing the net with a little bit more power than people are used to, and Macy had an outstanding game tonight, and I owe it to Savannah Tapp, our setter. She is not my main setter on a usual night, and I just said after the weekend, you're going to bring it, girl, and you're going to stay there. And she brought some great choices to her hitters tonight, and it was a good game by all. I can't even pinpoint one person. It was just a great team effort.
It was a great team effort. So congratulations again on the sweep 3-0. You are now 3-1. Same with the Crusaders, so tied for second.
Yeah.
And you can't wait, I'm guessing, to see Valley Christian.
Well, we played Valley Christian already.
Okay.
We did not have our strongest lineup. Stella was still out for that. But CWC gets a chance at them next week. So I'm kind of banking on that to be a good lineup. So open up that top of the game again.
Well, congratulations again, Coach. Amazing effort that you guys put together out here in the Crusaders Gymnasium. So congratulations.
Thank you, and thanks for the coverage.
You bet. So congratulations again to the Oakfield Mighty Oaks for getting their victory tonight over the Lady Crusaders in straight sets. 25-21, 25-17, and 25-14, I believe, was that final score. I didn't quite have it down there, but again, congratulations to Coach Kinsler and to the Mighty Oaks. Hope you've enjoyed this broadcast today. I certainly am not a Steve Winterhack when it comes to volleyball, but I hope you still enjoyed the coverage. It was amazing work that the Mighty Oaks put out there. Now let's hopefully the CWC Crusaders, Lady Crusaders, will bounce back and still fight for that conference title. Been listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports. Big thank you to Big Nate. Couldn't have done this tonight without his help. Did a great job of putting stuff together for me on his computer. Unfortunately, we couldn't run it, but a great job on the camera. So thanks again, Big Nate, for coming out, and congratulations to the Mighty Oaks. Take care, God bless, and I can't wait to hear